Hey everyone, and welcome to Roman's 2-year update. You're going to say hi to the camera? Oh, wow. Hi. I can't believe Roman is 2 years old already. So we just had his second birthday party a couple of weeks ago. You're just going to stare at yourself in the camera. You're so funny. Yeah, so we just had his birthday party 2 weeks ago. It was a Wheels themed party. If you want to watch that video, it'll be up here somewhere. I have a list of don't touch the buttons. As you can see, he is a typical 2-year-old, just likes to show off, likes to no touching, likes to push boundaries, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. You're such a show off. Why don't you eat your lunch? Eat your lunch. You dork. Okay, so let's get on to it. So these are all approximations because I don't actually know. This is from his growth chart over there. He's 87 centimetres. He's approximately 13 or 14 kilos. That one's really approximate because I haven't actually weighed him in a while. I'm pretty sure he's more like 14 kilos. As you can see, he's blonde. There's a bit of strawberry in there because his dad's got a little bit of strawberry in him. And so does his mum, actually, that whole side. Oh, and we're now ski whiff. Sorry, guys. Oh, well, we'll be fine. Watch out for the tripod, sweetheart. 2-year-olds. He has bright blue eyes, just like his mummy and his daddy. He has a great big squeal, a very good set of lungs, has since he was born. Haven't you, Roman? And just like any 2-year-old, he doesn't like it when he doesn't get his own way. That's beautiful music telling. Oh, wow. Trust him to get out the noisy toy when I start. He never plays with that toy, ever. Until I'm trying to talk, of course. Roman, how about you play with your train? Play with your train. Oh, go play with your train, yeah. Yeah, go play with your train. Oh, you're so funny. You're so funny. Go get your train. You show the camera your train. You go get your train and show the camera. So he can say most words. He can pretty much say anything. Like, if you tell him to say something, he'll pretty much mimic it. And on his own, he can say heaps of words. Roman, you're being silly, Billy. You're being a silly Billy. You're being a show-off. That's what you're doing. No, we're not going in Nana's car. Roman, can you say mummy? Not Nana. Can you say mummy? Can you say daddy? Daddy. Can you say Nana? Can you say bath? Can you say fork? Spoon? Can you say Milo? Dummy? Can you say farm? Farm? Dummy. But yeah, so you can pretty much say anything and he'll just say it back, and he knows those ones that I just said, he knows without me actually having to tell him. Animals, household objects. He's 2 years old. He can pretty much say anything, and he says a lot of sentences. He was such a dork. You're a dork. Okay. So, he's not toilet trained yet. Roman, please stop hurting mummy. You are being silly. He's not toilet trained yet. He's just not ready for it. We've had him sitting on the toilet, and all he wants to do is wash his hands. And because that's what he sees us do. We go to the toilet and we wash our hands. So he goes to the toilet and he just wants to flush the toilet and wash his hands. Hey, Roman.
I'm going in Nana's car. I'm going in the car.
No, not going in Nana's car. So we're going to re-potty train in the summertime, which isn't that far away. We're already in spring. Of course, if you're over on the other side of the world, it is in your winter, if you're wondering why we're waiting so long. We're not actually waiting that long. It's only a couple of months away. Just because then if he keeps wetting his underwear, I can do the washing and it will dry real fast because it's nice and sunny. or, you know, he can run around with no pants on and it's not going to be cold. So that's why we are waiting till summer to potty train. So we tried to get Roman into a toddler bed. That was the worst decision of my life. Yeah, so as you can see, it's back to a cot, and we're shifting, hence why there's stuff in his cot here, like boxes. Like outside of the room, there's just boxes and boxes of stuff. It is crazy. Yeah, we're shifting right next door into a rental until we find our dream home and shift in there for a really long time. So we don't want to rush into it, so that's why we're going into the rental next door. So it's a really quick shift. We're just picking up stuff and going next door. Anyway, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Roman being in a cot. Okay, so we changed his cot into a toddler bed, and it lasted a week because he was just nuts. Like, getting him to go to sleep would take hours and hours, and he would get up, and I'd do the super nanny thing and put him straight back to bed. And he would get up, and I would put him straight back to bed. And we would power struggle, like, put it down. And we would do this for like 3 hours, and I would be exhausted. And by the end of the week, I actually had a cold sore because I was so run down from the lack of sleep. Well, you hit yourself with it. That was silly. Strange child. Yeah, so at the end of the week, Martin and I were so exhausted, and we were just like, look, he's obviously not ready. Pass it here, please. Ta mama, now. Ta mama, now. Well, if you whack it again, I will take it off you because you're going to break it. He's got a ukulele and he's trying to ruin it. Yeah, so now he's back into a cot. He's obviously not ready. I felt like a little bit of a failure because I was like, why? You know, I have never heard of other people having their kids' cot turned into a bed and then they fail within, you know, a week and like put it back into a cot. I've never heard of that before, so I felt like a bit of a failure. But putting on Facebook, you know, other people are like, our kid's been in a cot, you know, and they're, oh, jeepers, Roman, you just about knocked my glasses off my face. You know, and our kid's in a cot and they're still 3, and so it made me feel a lot better. What are you up to? He's really independent, likes to feed himself. Obviously, he's 2, he can do that. But, like, he wants to do things like take the wrapper off the yogurt, or he wants to cut up his own food. He wants to put things away. He wants to open his drawers. He wants to get himself. He wants to do everything by himself, which I'm okay with. I'm cool with that. But it just gets a little bit frustrating at times. But he's just like super independent and believes that he doesn't need mum and dad anymore. Growing up too fast. He sleeps 7:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. pretty much every day. That's just his norm, really. And when we had this into a bed, it was more like 11 o'clock at night till 5:30 in the morning. It was just crazy. It was nuts. So his sleep pattern, as soon as we put these back on, his sleep pattern went straight back to normal, straight back to 7:30 to 7:30. So obviously it might be a security thing for him. I don't know. So we get a good amount of sleep. Like, I don't know why I want another baby. It's like, why do I want lack of sleep again? It's just crazy. But never mind. He eats pretty much anything and everything. He's not particularly fussy. He just eats small amounts. So small amounts often. He doesn't really eat a big amount of dinner. And he won't really sit down and have lunch. He's more of a grazer. So I'll pack his like tray full of food. And this is what happens. He leaves a lot of it, and then he'll just kind of snack on it during the whole day, pretty much. He'll have a good breakfast. He'll have like porridge or Wheat Bix or something, and then, you know, by lunch and then he has morning tea, and then at lunchtime he snacks from lunchtime to dinner time, and then at dinner time he doesn't eat too much really. So he's a bit of a grazer. The activities that we do is on Mondays we go to playgroup. These are the exact same activities since he was 6 months old. Playgroup on Mondays, mainly music on Tuesdays. he used to go to swimming lessons on a Wednesday, but they kept putting their prices up like crazy, and so we cancelled that, and I'm just going to take him when I want. But it's been winter, so we haven't been recently. We'll start that up again in summertime. So now on Wednesdays and Thursdays he goes to Sprouts, which is in-home childcare. He loves it, loves it, and it also means that I get 2 half days a week to focus on video editing, because I do wedding videography, and so I need to get people's weddings edited and onto DVD and given to them. So it's really hard to do when you have a 2-year-old who demands your attention 24/7. So whenever I'm sitting at the computer table, he just like tries to drag me away from it, and it's just not productive. So I thought it was good for his social skills, it was good for me being a working stay-at-home mum, and yeah, so everyone wins. And it's super cheap as well, because in New Zealand you get 9 hours care subsidised from 3 years and under, and 3 years and over you get 20 hours subsidised care, so that's cool. So we don't pay very much for it all, which is great. So, okay, I'll open it in a minute. You come say hi and bye to the camera. So that's pretty much the end of Roman's 2-year update. Good boy. Sit down. Let them see what you look like. So can you believe this young man was a little baby 2 years ago? Isn't it crazy how fast time flies? You give your mummy a kiss. You give your mummy a kiss. You give the camera a kiss. You give all your subscribers a kiss. Oh, good boy. He's doing it in the viewfinder bit instead. You're so cute. You're so cute. He's barely had a haircut. Like, I got out some of my own... Oh, kissing the screen. Good boy. I got out my own scissors and gave his hair a trim, I don't know, like a month or so ago. But just because he was getting a mullet. You're getting a bit of a... Oh, wow. Okay, someone needs a nappy change. That's time to wrap this up then. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are not a subscriber already, and hopefully watch my next journey to baby number 2, or go back and watch my journey to baby, not so baby anymore, number 1. No, you're a big toddler now. Can't believe he's growing up. It's so sad. And he's such a cutie. He's such a handsome little man. Such a handsome little man. Yeah. Alright, we're going to go now. So, like my video, subscribe, comment. I love to read your comments. Gives me something to do when Roman's napping and I've already done my housework. So, we'll see you in my next vlog. Alright, turn around and say goodbye. They're going now. Hang on. Bye. You got to do it to that bit. That bit there. Bye. You say bye. 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 To purchase the Kai Carrier, or for more details, go to the website www.kaikarrier.co.nz. To go in the draw to win a 3-pack of Kai Carriers, all you have to do is be a subscriber of my channel, go and like the Kai Carrier Facebook page, then leave me a message below with what you would like to fill your Kai Carrier with. Simple.